And I have 3 chickens, so I don't think it'd be quite enough anyways.
How many eggs do you go through?
Me and my 3 eggs a day sometimes.
How many eggs do you go through a day?
I mean, it's so many.
Welcome back to Connections in Cal. It's your favorite local podcast, sponsored by ServPro of Longview, Kelso, and the Mattress Superstore. I'm Katie Keaton, realtor with Realty One Group Pacifica.
And I'm Gabby Graves, loan officer with Synergy One Lending.
And we are joined by Kimmy Morgan. She is a Cowlitz County native, and she is also about to celebrate her 10-year anniversary of owning the Sugar Pearl Dessert Co., which is a custom dessert company.
Yes.
We are so excited to have her. She has brought a dessert tasting board for us, and she's going to walk us through it while she tells us all about her company. Hello.
Hi. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be
Thanks
here.
for feeding us.
Yeah.
I brought cake for you.
We love all of our guests, and we don't play favorites, but we've been very excited about this guest for some time, I have to tell you. So
It's finally happening.
We have been stalking her.
Yeah. Totally
Tapping
true.
on the windows, you know.
Yes, literally. So what should we start with before we get into
So
the interview?
we're celebrating our 10th birthday. By we, I mean me and my one employee.
Okay.
So amazing. So I brought you guys just a little sampling of the specials this week. So we have slices of our birthday cake and, of course, a pumpkin cream cheese cupcake, our customer requested cookie dough cupcake, and a couple different of our French macaron flavors. So we have pistachio, birthday cake, and French vanilla.
Yum.
So just a couple of each, just to try.
Gabby, where do we start?
I don't even know. Okay, let's try the cookie dough, actually. That
Okay.
sounds so
Yes.
interesting. I've never
Really
had
good.
a cookie
So it's a
dough.
chocolate cupcake with like cookie dough icing.
Okay, and
had
you
cookie
said
icing.
that it was customer requested. So how does that
Yes.
work?
So because we have hundreds of flavors, every week customers will come in and they go, oh, when are you going to do, a strawberry jalapeno, for example. That's like a crazy flavor.
I love that idea.
It's really good. And so we will write down a little list of what like customers request. And then the following week or whenever we have availability, we'll put it in the rotation.
It's like
So-
Total Request Live.
Yes.
It's like TRL,
But
except for
better.
cupcake addiction.
But better.
Right?
and because we have a lot of flavors and sometimes I'm like, you're right. It has been a while since we've done that flavor.
So do you really
So-
have strawberry jalapeno?
Oh, we do. And it's
my gosh.
delicious. It's
For a cupcake?
Yeah. Yep. It's strawberries, the little diced jalapenos, and then we do cream cheese icing on it.
So
You
good.
have to try it.
It's like a jalapeno popper, but with strawberry.
Kind of. It's like just like a little sweet, a little savory. It's not overly spicy like you think it would be. It tends to scare people away, but then they try it and then they're hooked and they're like, we love that one. So it gets people out of their comfort zone too, especially trying something new.
So what's your favorite flavor?
Oh, it's so hard. I always recommend the salted caramel or the pink champagne. And I think I do
champagne
that.
is good.
Yeah, I do that because we sell the most of them because they're my favorites. So when people come in and they go, oh, it's, I need a cake. What should I order? I'm like, pink champagne or salted caramel because they were my wedding flavors too. I made my own wedding cake. So yeah.
Bakers
So-
do that because they're crazy.
That's stressful.
Yeah. I did have help, like my employee helped me decorate it, but it was crazy. Yeah.
That is stressful.
And you had pink champagne and salted caramel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Delish. I've had the pink champagne macarons. Delicious.
So good. You just can't go wrong. And it's
can't.
like cute and pink and it's just, aesthetically pleasing.
Okay, so the cookie dough icing.
Yeah.
Delicious. It tastes absolutely like cookie dough.
Yeah. It's
I haven't tried
basically
it
like
yet.
it's basically
What? You
edible
haven't
cookie
tried
dough.
it yet?
I'm scared to take a bite and then have to talk. So if
dig
I
in.
try it, you ask her a
Okay,
question.
dig in.
There we go.
Okay, so a lot of seasonal things going on right now.
Absolutely. We're ready for fall.
Okay, so
Yeah.
tell
It's
us
fall, y'all.
Bring it on.
what fall treats do you have?
Oh, well, so right now, so every week we change flavors.
Okay,
So
yes.
this week we kind of focused on birthday, but then we did the pumpkin. And then like next week we're getting even closer to Halloween. So that's when we'll do like apple pie, like some of our espresso coffee flavors. We might even do like a chai, kind of hinting toward the holidays.
Yeah.
So I don't release the flavors until I'll post them on Tuesday because I usually like decide what I want to do over the weekend. Like I take the whole
Okay.
weekend to kind of see like, what do I want to do?
Ooh, I
and
love
and to
that.
go over all the feedback we got about the previous week. Like what do the people want?
Okay.
What do they want to see for this upcoming week?
So do you
So-
have your regulars that are just like waiting to see what the new
Oh,
flavors are going to be? Okay.
Yes. If I don't have those flavors posted by Tuesday at 10 a.m., I'm getting Facebook messages. Hi, Kimmy, what's the flavors? And I'm like, it's it's my little reminder. Like, I need to post my flavors. So
I love that.
We have great regular customers, by the way. Shout out to any regular customers.
Okay, I was about to say, do you want to give a
Walking.
shout out?
Yeah, who should we shout out?
There's too many. There's too
Right.
many. But you know who you are. People that come see me, I won't, mention you by name. But
Shout out to you. Well, one of your regular customers, or semi-regular at least, is Lexi that works over at the radio station with me. And she didn't even realize that Kimmy was coming on today. And I was at the radio yesterday doing some stuff, doing some radio things. And Lexi came in with a dozen cupcakes. And so... And, okay, she had pumpkin, she had the cookie dough, and she had banana cream.
Oh, Bananas Foster.
Bananas Foster. And, okay, so I stood there contemplating my life, not knowing what to do at the radio station. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do banana. I'm sad to miss the others, but I'm doing banana. So this is perfect.
It was meant to be.
And then I brought the other ones. We sold out a banana, or I would have brought banana.
Oh, yeah.
The
banana was really good.
The cookie dough is seriously delicious.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
Okay, so for birthday cake, is this your standard birthday cake? If someone were to say, I want a birthday cake for my niece, of course you can specialize the way you want to decorate it, I'm sure.
Totally.
But this is your birthday cake.
Yes.
The
It's our
Kimmy special.
sprinkle cake. Yeah, it's like our sprinkle birthday cake. And basically what makes it birthday cake is we have like a little bit of a birthday cake extract that we put in our homemade vanilla batter.
Okay.
And then sprinkles. Like tons of sprinkles. I'm talking like a pound of sprinkles.
Birthday cake
so
extract.
good.
I
Yeah.
am shocked. I'd never.
That's one of the baker's secrets there.
You heard it here first.
It's so good.
Okay.
Where does one buy such a thing? Can you get it at just a regular store?
I think so. I think so. Yeah, we buy ours like,
In
from
bulk.
our supplier. But,
In bulk by the gallon.
Well, probably.
Right, yeah. I mean, you have to. Yeah.
Connections and Cowlitz is sponsored by your locally owned and operated ServPro of Longview, Kelso, the #1 residential and commercial cleanup company in the U.S. They help with smoke and fire damage, water cleanup, vandalism cleanup, birthday cake cleanup, and mold remediation. And remember, as a homeowner, you have final say as to who is in your home. Locally owned, locally operated, ServPro of Longview, Kelso.
Also, a big thank you to the Mattress Superstore, another locally owned and operated business. If you want to get comfortable, get into the Mattress Superstore with their location on Vandercook Way or their new factory outlet store off of Washington or West Cowlitz Way. They deliver, they set up, and they always pay the sales tax. A big thank you to the Mattress Superstore. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, you are a custom dessert company.
Yes.
And that is a little bit different than a bakery. So do you want to explain the difference to us and what sets it apart, what that means?
Yeah, it answers a lot of questions because people come by and see me and they're like, do you have bread? Do you have, but this is a bakery. I'm like, yes, actually we're a custom dessert company. So that basically means if it's dessert, like we will make it for you. We just need advance notice. So
Right.
I specialize in that. I went to school for pastry, like bring it on, right?
Right.
But breads and things, we don't have like the conditions for bread. So
Right.
custom dessert company is, cheesecakes, pies, all of it,
You just listed my two favorites. You're
Right,
speaking to my
I'm
soul.
like,
Cheesecake
I should
and
have
pie.
brought a menu with me
Cheesecake
because
and
we
pie.
offer so many different things that aren't even on our menu. Tiramisu, mini dessert cups, and we also like cater. So if someone's having a big wedding and they want a dessert bar, we make like little lemon bars, little brownies, just everything, and we
Little
go
shot
and set
glasses
it
of
all
cheesecake.
up. Yeah.
Well, and I saw on your list of items when I was stalking you to get ready for this interview that you also offer cake pops, which I
Yes.
bring up. First of all, I am a sucker for a cake pop. Like the
Yes.
consistency is like nothing else. Some people, it's like you love it, you hate it.
Yes.
But I feel like that was such a trendy dessert item for a
Yes.
couple of years. Do you see the different trends in desserts? Like I feel like that's a very interesting part of your job. Like what is
It's
the trendy
huge.
dessert?
Yeah, what's the
it's
trendy dessert
heart
right now?
cakes, heart cakes, baby.
Heart
all the
cakes.
way, heart cakes.
Heart-shaped cakes?
Heart-shaped cakes.
Okay.
And the vintage style piping. And I love it. I hope the
I
trend
must
never
be
goes
old
away.
because I haven't
It's
seen that yet.
So cute.
I don't
Yep.
keep up on the
Heart
trends. You know that,
cakes.
Katie.
I do know
It's
that.
very popular. And then for a while, like when I first bought the bakery, it was topsy-turvy cakes. Do you remember
I
those?
saw that on your list
remember
too.
those?
Loved those.
It was
Loved
like
'em.
the cake looks like it's falling, but it's not. It's defying gravity.
Like a
That
Mad
was
Hatter
huge.
cake or
That
whatever.
was huge, yeah. And I still do them every once in a while for that theme, for like Mad Hatter or Tea
Yes.
Party. But that everyone wanted one of those, and now no
I
one
wanted
wants.
one of those. I truly did. I might still want one of those because I am
We
a
can
pop
make it
culture granny.
happen. We can make it happen for you.
So-
Actually, my new favorite is like the delicious bedazzled cakes that have the macarons
yes.
on it, and they put like gold leaf on it, and it's just like dripping and just elegance. Yes, I want one of those.
Or like the ones you see where you cut into it and then all the sprinkles or all the M&Ms
yeah.
fall out. That was a thing for a
Those
minute.
are super
Those are cool.
fun. So messy though.
Yeah.
I filled a cake with M&Ms, and they sent me a video of them cutting it. It's just the M&Ms.
Yeah.
Just the kids are
Everywhere.
going crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, how fun, but so messy.
Is that called a pinata cake?
I don't. There's a couple different names for it,
Okay.
but that if it's not, it should be. That'd be a great.
What's the name of the cake that
The topsy-turvy?
I would say it's a drip cake. The drip,
cake.
I would say it's the drip cake that has all of the
French macarons?
all the French macarons, like the fresh fruit, the gold leaf.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
those are
just
my
winked
favorite
at
to
me.
make.
Jeremy, if you're watching this, is what I want for my birthday.
Come see me. We will custom order that for her.
Do you get a lot of that? People being like, okay, this is a surprise cake
All the
for
time.
somebody?
Mm-hmm. All the time. And I love surprises, especially gender reveals. I just had someone place one, and I get the envelope, and I haven't even opened it. I haven't opened it yet because it's not for a couple weeks. Being the one that has the secret just
That is so
lights my life. I'm like,
fun.
I get to know before anybody else.
Yeah.
Or like, surprise proposal cakes. I mean, we've done it all, and it's really special.
Oh my gosh, I have to find a pregnant person so I can get a gender reveal with Kimmy.
It's so fun.
Katie,
No, not
we're
me.
looking for a pregnant person.
Not me. Okay.
I wasn't suggesting that. I'm just saying we're
Yeah.
on the lookout.
So for the
Fans.
surprise engagement, has anyone ever given you like the engagement ring and been like, hide this? Like in
No.
the kid shows?
Bake it into the
Okay,
cake.
good,
Oh,
good.
I might be
feel like
nervous.
I would say no.
rom-com.
Yeah,
That makes me
I would.
nervous.
It would make me a little nervous.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
It'd be like a fake ring inside.
they just brought like a little heart cake to like the engagement, like where they were going to ask him. And I was like,
Oh, that is cute. That
Yeah.
is cute. Okay, so you do weddings as well.
yes, I would say we specialize in weddings.
Okay.
That is a huge portion of my business.
I'm taking a bite of the birthday cake while
Go
you talk.
for it. Yeah, that
I
is
just
a huge,
can't. It's staring
huge
at me.
portion.
Have you ever made like funny cakes, silly cakes?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yes. What's not all that I'll bring up on the
Okay,
radio.
true. Yeah. You don't have to bring
But
up
there's
anything.
so many, even just simple ones.
give us like one of your most fun memories.
Oh gosh, I have so many of them because honestly, the customers are like the best part of the job. They come in and
Yes.
half the time we're cracking up while I'm taking
that
the
is
order.
the best part.
I saw one when I was talking to your social media that was a BB-8 cake, the Star Wars cake. That one was
Yes.
really cool.
And it had the light in it.
Mhm. Yes.
Oh, that customer was so great too.
Yeah.
He was so nice. Yeah, he picked up the cake and was like, "My son's gonna love this." And I got like a special light so you could turn it red, so BB-8 would look angry. He could look, or the white light so he could just look happy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so neat. So,
but,
you put a lot of thought and care when someone custom
Yes.
orders a dessert with you.
Exactly.
You put a lot in thought,
Yes.
care, creativity into how to make it special.
Exactly. And that's a really good point. I know the economy's hard right now, and as a small business, I always think what sets me apart? And I think that is the biggest thing. I pour my heart and soul into your order whoever orders with me. When you go to a grocery store, I'm sure that the employees there care, but I'm literally sitting there putting all my energy into making it super special and to be a part of your party. I live for that. So that's the difference between when you come see me at the Sugar Pearl and when you go to the grocery store and just grab something off the shelf.
When you go to a custom dessert company and when you go to the grocery store.
Yes. I put all the love into it, and I really enjoy the little details, adding something a little extra, or just going above and beyond, or just custom. Being able to do it so custom is really fun.
So you went to school for this.
Yes.
And so not just
Tell us
culinary
what
school,
that's
but
like.
Bakery, confectionery.
Yeah, so
What
I
would that
just
be
went
called?
to I went to culinary school and
Okay.
specialized in baking. So and I went to Northwest Culinary. Shout out to all my teachers. No, I don't know who's all gonna watch this, but
famous,
woo! I'm on TV. No, but yeah, I went to culinary school, and they really focused a lot on breaking down meat and stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. Can I do all the baking? Because our class, it was a working campus, and there was a restaurant on campus.
Oh, okay, yes.
So as part of our school day, we would be prepping for the restaurant.
Yes.
So
Okay.
they allowed me to do all the baking.
Oh, nice.
So that was really cool. So some people had to work on salmon, which I did learn how to do all that too. But when it came to those big projects, they would give them to me.
Well, and a lot of chefs don't like baking. Right.
That's
Yes.
so true because
It's
it's very
so true.
precise, right? Where
It's more of
cooking
a
is a little
science.
more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I made cookies with my kids the other day, and I was having that conversation with my son because it was just like his measurements were giving me an aneurysm,
Right.
and I'm like, this is not
A little bit of that,
Yeah,
a little bit, yeah.
Yes, I was like,
He's measuring with his heart.
yeah, he was measuring with his heart, and okay, the cookies turned out okay, but they were
Yeah.
their consistency was a little bit weird. But I'm like, this is a science. This is a science.
Yes.
We need to get this right.
Yes. And it takes a lot of work too to like work out your recipes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I've spent like years like tweaking my recipes, you know, to make them perfect. And we, you know, are all from scratch bakeries. So we make everything in house. So it's not just like I can be like, oh, you know, you have to order in all the ingredients, make sure you have every little, can't just be out of baking soda or like out of
Ever.
baking powder ever. Like you have to make sure you have every little piece together. So sometimes that's almost as challenging as making the cake. Like, oh, darn, I'm out of cocoa powder.
Yeah.
To the store I go. You
Yes.
know?
Yeah.
Huh, yeah.
You were your one employee.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Shout out to Emmy.
Well, and that was one of the reasons that it was hard to get you in here because, you know, when you are running a small business,
Yeah.
it is you.
It is, yeah.
And you're in there getting things prepped and
Wearing all the hats.
yeah, and
Yeah.
desserts, you have to start prepping things really early in the
Yes.
morning.
Yes.
Yes. And like just prep in general, you know, is a lot. Just the baking too is a lot, but it's also all the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
I do like all the ordering. I do all of the, you know, all the social media, all of the online like inquiries, the emails, the Facebook messages, the, you know what I mean? There's so much
Yes.
back end stuff that they don't
Yes.
tell you about when you
Right.
decide to open a business that you work like 24/7. Sometimes I'm like,
Running
put my
the
phone
business.
down, go outside, you know, take
Touch
care of my
grass.
chickens. Yeah, exactly.
Do you use your chicken's eggs?
I don't. I wish I could. You know, you have to use pasteurized
Yeah,
eggs
yeah,
when
yeah.
baking for the public. And I have 3 chickens, so I don't think it'd be quite enough anyways.
How many
Me
eggs
and
do you
my-
go through?
Me and my 3 eggs a day sometimes.
How many eggs do you go through a day?
I mean, it's so many. So I guess, okay, help me out with the math here. So
gosh,
the
okay.
boxes I buy are like 60 count eggs, and I
Okay,
go through
okay.
about 8 of those a week.
So like
a lot.
almost 500 eggs a week.
Yeah, and that's
How
at
much
least.
butter do you go through?
Oh gosh. Okay, so
This is a
butter.
math
Just so
podcast.
everyone
I
knows, too,
always
butter's
ask about
like
butter.
$5 a pound right now. So talk about sticker shock. Like, you go to make sugar cookies, you're dropping some money to make my batch of sugar cookie dough because it's literally all butter, and our frosting all butter. That's why it's so delicious.
Yes, it
But
is
so butter
delicious.
being $5 a pound, I probably go through at least 60 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And that's not during like our busy season.
A week?
That's yeah, a week,
60
which is
pounds of butter a
Tuesday
week.
through Saturday. I'm closed Sunday, Monday. So
Right.
it's a lot. It's
That's a lot of butter.
That's a lot of
It
butter.
is,
I'm
yeah.
here for it.
Yeah, I know. It's so good.
Yeah.
Butter is better.
Well,
Yeah,
and your
butter's good for
location
you.
is so great too because you're right on the corner. Technically,
Yes.
you're in the Merc,
I
but
love
you're
my
very
location.
visible.
Yeah.
Your artwork outside is amazing. Your design.
Oh,
Yes,
our logo.
Your window
Yeah.
and your
Thank
window
you.
just beautiful.
Thank you.
Go,
Carl
Katie.
from Quality Signs and Designs
Okay.
designed and put that up. So
Does it get hot? Oh my gosh,
it
Gabby's gonna feed
does,
me.
but luckily we have AC.
Okay.
But sometimes with those windows and the oven, it is so hot. But
Oh, I bet.
we used to have blinds to, you know, to kind of shield that. But people would think we were closed, or they would think we didn't want them to see us. And I'm
yeah.
like, let's take those puppies down. I'd rather be warm for a few minutes a day and let people see in. Let
It
people
is
see
fun.
the magic.
Do you
know?
feel like you're in a fishbowl?
That absolutely.
It is fun, actually. I like walking by and seeing you in there
And I
all the
like
pretty
it too.
things.
I kind of crave that, like, oh, there's my friend, or you know what I mean. Or you can see someone on their way to pick up their cake order, like,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I'll get that boxed because
Yes.
I see they're headed in here.
Yes.
you know
I
what
am
I
a
mean?
crazy person too because I
is
have
so good.
windows. I'm on Commerce as well across the street, and we have windows. And if I see anyone I know walking outside the window, I like run to the door to go say hi to them, which people probably hate, but I just love it.
I love seeing people. I'm the same way. I've been there like 10 years.
This pumpkin cupcake is delicious.
Yes.
It's like a spiced cake with the cream cheese pumpkin. Delicious. This is amazing.
It is really, really, really good.
I know. I want you. Did you already try the birthday cake?
I tried the birthday cake. It was so
That's my
good.
favorite. I really love birthday cake.
And if you guys are OG fans, or if you've watched literally any of our episodes, You know that we always joke about mukbangs because Gabby doesn't know what a mukbang is. And
Katie's a pervert.
I'm not a pervert. Wayne always laughs and turns red. It's fine. But we're doing a mukbang today. We're eating our food, even though, and of course, Kimmy knew what it was because Kimmy's cool.
Yeah.
She's one of the real ones. But oh my gosh, I didn't realize how hard it is to eat and do a podcast at the same time.
Wipe
true.
the frosting.
But I'm having a great time, so it's okay. Okay, so also, we talked about the fact that you have been in the same location for 10 years, open for 10 years. You've really seen a lot of change.
Yes,
in
so
downtown
much
Longview.
change. Yeah, a lot of amazing neighbors came, opened up shop. Some are still there. Some, left their legacy to other business owners.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy, and I get attached to everyone. Especially in the Merc. The building I'm in, just for people watching, if you're not familiar, it's a historical building in downtown Longview, and it is full of amazing shops.
It is. It's
And
beautiful.
we're like a big family. There's Eclipse Coffee. There's the Lemon Drop Catering's in there now. We have Jen that has Forest Stone and Sea, who's got the crystals. There is so much. There's Leather and Grace. I mean, there's so much stuff. There is,
The shop is upstairs. Or no, not.
Yes.
No, Faded Habits.
Yep.
Faded
Yes,
Habits.
yes.
Faded Habits. Oh my gosh,
Yes,
Faded
I
Habits.
know.
Faded Habits.
And
Faded
they
Habits.
were on the podcast. They were a guest on the podcast.
They're amazing.
Yes, and actually we ate together at the Lemon Drop Bistro.
Yes, we did. Yes.
It's so good.
For the podcast. So
It's like one big family.
we love the Merc.
Yeah. And it's like, is it Tutswaga? I don't know how to pronounce it. But the gardens.
Tutswaga?
I can't.
Swag.
Yes.
Swag.
I can't forget my plant girls.
Wait, are they in
Tutswaga?
there?
Yes, my
Wait.
two girls in the back corner, and I don't think it's affiliated with the other one in Woodland.
Oh, it's not.
separate.
Okay. Interesting.
But
I thought it was
they are.
Sagawas. That's
Oh,
what
is
my
it?
mom always said it. Well, I can't. I don't think she's necessarily saying it right.
Well, however you pronounce
Whatever.
it, those
Tanya.
girls they just bring that
Katie.
magical
yeah.
ambiance to the Merc,
Okay,
and I just love
yes.
it.
My problem with plants, though, is
And people
I
have
like.
magical ambiance anyway. I kill all the plants.
Same.
I kill everything
Murder.
too, but it's like
Yeah.
my problem is I want them like they sell them in such cute little pots and the plants
Yes.
are little
Yeah.
and I'm like that's what I want, but then I don't want them to grow.
Yes.
Like that's
Stay
my
little.
problem. Stay
Right.
little. I
Yes.
want to have it stay in this little pot,
Yep.
and I never want it to grow. And then
know.
after that, I'm like, ugh. And then I call my mother-in-law, and I'm like, oh, will you help me?
I killed another
I'll
one.
adopt my plant.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
kill it.
So true.
Exactly. So, you're also across the street from the Columbia Theater, and now you are on the board of the Columbia
Yes,
Theater.
That's
as
new.
well.
That's new news. Yes, I just joined. They
news.
invited me. I felt honored to be chosen or
a
even
historic
asked to join the board, and I'm really looking forward to just seeing what I can bring to the board group. And I did sign up as secretary for them. Just I love to take notes.
Yeah.
So, and they're going to be celebrating their 100 years.
Yeah.
Of the Columbia Theater, and I'm going to be helping plan the party for that. So they're going to have an amazing cake.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
gosh. And amazing cookies.
It's
and
already
amazing everything.
in the works.
Okay, you probably already have
So-
your plan, but you know what would be really cool is if the cake was just a recreation of the building.
Right? Or perhaps the marquee.
That'd be so hard.
Yes, yes.
Just saying.
Okay.
Things
Yes.
could happen. Yeah.
So cool. And you're gonna add so much creativity and passion to that. And the Columbia
excited.
Theater has been a gem for a long time.
They do so much.
They really do.
work.
They really
I was
do.
like, holy smokes.
and host a lot
Yeah.
of great entertainers to come to our town.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on there right now. What is going on at the Columbia
There
Theater?
is so much going on
There's
right
an
now.
Eagles tribute band that's about to come through.
Yes.
That will be fun.
It looks
Take
really
it to the
good,
limit.
too.
Is that, I think, something like that? The word limit
Yeah.
is in the name.
Send me the email on that. I'll totally go to that.
You're going to go to the Eagles tribute
yeah,
band?
Jeremy's gonna take me for a date night.
Okay, this
Oh,
is
you hear that?
unrelated, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go see the comedy show at the Kelso Theater Pub tomorrow. We're recording this in the past, don't forget, but maybe we'll go.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be fun. And
Yeah.
the guy, so I interviewed him on the radio show today,
This is so good.
and he was talking about how the last time he was up here, he was at the Columbia Theater
Oh,
as part
yeah.
of the Seattle comedy competition.
Oh,
I went
that's
to that.
always good. Yeah.
I went to that at the
Okay.
Columbia Theater. Actually, it was like in November of last year.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
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 Hilarious.
Yeah.
And I think they come every year.
Yes.
So you should catch that this year. In fact, since we are recorded in the past, but that is in the future. November-ish. We math. We calendar. November-ish. We'll look up the date and let you guys know,
Yeah.
but good time.
Yeah. And then you also are active in the Longview Downtowners as well.
Yes, yes, yeah. I'm a part of Downtown Longview, so I recently joined the Longview Downtowners just as a director member, just to put in my 2 cents.
Yeah.
So it's been awesome.
And they were like, please join. We want you to bring cookies and cake.
Right. I look forward to just, helping in any way I can. It's been really, just as a mom and a small business owner, I haven't been able to, commit to a lot of those groups that I would love to be a part of for our community. And now that my kids are both in school,
Praise the Lord.
yeah, I'm like, you know what? I would love to join some of those. So I felt
Yes.
excited that they, accepted me. I was like, I would love to be on the board for the Longview Downtowners.
Well, and the Longview Downtowners is great because it is business owners that are on
It
commerce,
is.
on downtown. And so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, should we band together and do an event this night? Should we band together and should we do, should we all agree to all have, deals or discounts on the
Exactly.
same night so that everyone can walk the streets and shop all of us?
And just to be in the
Yes.
loop, just to be connected, so we can all share each other's ongoings. So we're not kind of doubling or tripling up when we don't have to, and just saying, oh hey, Posh and Jojo and Coco are having their sip and stroll and shop. Go check them out, just to be able to support our neighbors.
Absolutely.
Is really great. And Magpie Books, they, what I mean, they're a brand new bookstore. Go check them out. It's just really just to be able to tell our neighbors, what's going on is kind of nice.
Yeah.
All of you shops on Commerce are really great about that. Rather than being in competition with one another, you refer business to each other. You want people to shop Commerce. And Commerce, I spent a lot of time on Commerce as a kid because I grew up dancing at the Evergreen Dance Studio.
Okay.
But now Commerce is actually shoppable. You can truly walk up and down Commerce for a Saturday with a friend, a family member, and have a great time.
Yeah, there's so many good shops.
Yeah.
I could go on. I could talk a whole hour about all the good shops. But if you haven't checked out Gifted, that's a new shop I'm obsessed with. It's new and vintage.
I've seen it. I haven't been in yet.
Something
Same.
for everybody. I was
Okay.
I am obsessed with that
Okay,
store.
Gifted. We need to go in there.
We'll stop in
It's
there.
really good.
And then, of course, we love Gousset's.
Oh, yes.
do.
Yes, and we do the treats for them as well.
Oh, you do?
We are back. Yeah, we took a little break because
Okay.
things were crazy. But now we're making our homemade Pop-Tarts for them.
Oh.
Coffee cake.
Homemade Pop-Tarts?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, so,
Coffee cake
yeah.
is my love language.
It's so good.
so good.
It's
I didn't
so
know
good.
that. I'm going to get Katie a coffee cake.
Yeah, I know. We do it all.
And I'm going to get Gabby some cheesecake. Cheesecake? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
You can custom
Truly.
flavor.
Okay, what flavor is this frosting?
That birthday cake.
Birthday cake.
It is amazing.
Yeah, it is really good.
I just tinted
and
it
it's
pink
pink.
because it's so cute.
Yeah, mentally, I thought, see, that's how
like-
weird your brain
right,
is.
you're like,
I
is
was
it
like, is it strawberry? Is it cherry?
'Cause it's
We
pink.
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens
Amazing.
with the macarons a lot because the shell, we always make our shells in almond vanilla and then we flavor the filling. So sometimes all the shells will be pink, but the fillings will be different.
Yes.
And people are like, oh, they're all strawberry. I'm like, no. That's just the shell color. It does kind of throw you off because you think pink,
Yes.
raspberry, strawberry,
Yes.
pink champagne. You're like,
Yes.
oh, yeah.
Talking about the macarons,
Yes.
my favorites are the ones with the chocolate fudge filling.
Oh, yes.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's not even frosting. It's
Ganache.
frosting.
Ganache. Now you know how to
Yeah.
describe it.
You know what it really is? It's better than ganache. It is like what if you are one of those people that likes to sneak a taste or a whole spoonful or more of brownie batter before you bake it.
Oh,
it is
yeah.
like delicious brownie batter inside of a macaron. It is. It should be illegal, quite honestly. Someone should turn her in.
Arrest her.
Arrest
Yeah.
her. Yes.
I'm waiting for you.
Yes.
Go
They're,
get me.
but you have to special order them because they're not available every day.
Not every day. We
Okay.
rotate all of our flavors seasonal, but now that you put in a request, I'll put it in my little notebook.
Okay.
And
We're
I'll
going.
write down that you
Total request
yeah,
desserts.
that you requested it.
Yeah.
So,
I am. Yes, it's delicious. I've had them. My best friend orders them for her kids' birthday parties, and it's really hard not to.
Push the kids out of the way and eat them all.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you. I didn't want to have to say it. Thank you, Katie. Yep.
You're welcome.
well, she
It
has
was my
great
pleasure.
taste.
Okay, so speaking of, you said that, you could talk for hours about the different businesses. One
Yeah.
of the questions we always ask towards the end of an episode is, who are your favorites? What are your, hidden gems that you'd call out? Maybe
gosh.
places that we should talk to, or also just places that not enough people take advantage of.
Right?
You're the perfect person
I was
to
gonna
ask,
say
I
that's
feel
so
like.
hard because I really have so many favorites. Everybody in the Merc is so incredible.
You can give us like 5. You don't have to give us one.
I know. And I kind of already listed some of them, but like some of them that are just underrated, like, Eclipse Coffee in the Merc. But she's kind of a one-woman show.
She has amazing tea. If
Incredible.
you're a tea lover, go to Eclipse Coffee.
It's
Eclipse
incredible.
Cafe inside
Cafe.
the Merc. Delicious.
And the other one is Leather and Grace. They are fairly new to the Merc. Last year, I custom ordered a leather bag that looked like a cauldron. No one usually knows they do that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And it turned out so gorgeous. And they are the nicest people.
They are. Jasmine is the owner.
And she coordinates the events for the Merc.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So she is really good about bringing in other artists as well. But they're all my favorite. I don't want to pick because they all get my money. Oh, okay. I do have one more. Okay, so it's Left-Handed Misfits. And that's the brand new store in the Merc. And they do, it's all handcrafted.
For left-handed people?
The owner is left-handed.
Okay.
And she... Get it? Left-handed Misfits because she's left-handed. I don't know why I did this. This is my right hand. Obviously, I'm not left-handed, but the store is all handmade. Okay. And I commissioned a custom needlepoint, like cross-stitch needlepoint. Yeah.
Wow.
And it was stunning. And so check her out. I've spent so much of my time and money there, but their prices are incredible. You can't just not grab everything.
We should get a Connections and Cowlitz cross stitch.
Needlepoint. That would
should.
be so good. Well, we have to get the logo redone first.
Yes.
So we're trying to, it's
incredible. She can do anything. And logos, pictures. She did a whole spooky living room.
Okay.
And had it matted and framed, and I just love her so.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I said this again, I feel like this is the third time I'm going to say it. Your passion and everybody that you listed, Jasmine with Leather and Grace.
Yeah.
You guys put your everything into your store, into your customers, every custom order you receive. The passion and time that you all put into your craft is unmatched. And that's why going to a local small business, you get something special, something different.
Absolutely. One of a kind. Made with like someone's 2 hands.
Yes.
Like that's the difference. The quality is like unmatched, I think.
Okay, one thing too is, we skipped ahead. We went to your favorites, but that was my fault. Because one thing we talked about is the fact that you guys are getting foot traffic from people that you wouldn't expect. You mentioned that, maybe, and sometimes this happens, you don't even realize what you have in your backyard. Maybe the locals are like, commerce or, whatever. But,
you get used to it. And you're like,
exactly.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are realizing that downtown Longview is a place to shop because you said that you have people walk in from all over.
Yeah, we're like a directory. People come in every day and they're like, I live at the beach. I live here. I'm here from out of town. Or we're in our camper van and we're traveling around the Pacific Northwest. Like, what's cool? And I'm like, welcome. I'm like, and I always joke, and I'm like, welcome to the land of the squirrels. Because of all of our squirrel bridges.
Yeah. Katie is our princess.
Have, like, Squirrel Fest. I'm always like, I think that's funny.
Squirrels
are
my favorite animal.
I know. I have a squirrel door knocker on my house. But anyways, I don't want to get off the subject. But I'm always giving like, hey, make sure to check this out. Or this or that. So, kind of the directory. Or people a lot, we're from out of town. Where do we eat for lunch? And my lunch is Lynn's Catering.
We went there the other day.
Lynn's Catering. Terry's. The Lemon Drop.
I love Terry's.
Siam Spice.
Those are our 4 favorites.
And then,
they're
all good downtown. They're all good. I mean, of course, you gotta go to the
peanut sauce.
Yeah, you gotta go to the Cow Deli. And the Salty Beaver restaurant, I actually tried that. It was good.
I have heard that it is really good. I haven't heard nothing.
The name is
but
hilarious.
Glowing.
I have heard nothing but glowing reviews of the food, the drinks. I've heard nothing but glowing reviews.
The customer service was so good.
Okay.
And I'm a big customer service person.
You just say it out loud, though. I'm going to the Salty Beaver.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. And they even give the kids coloring pages that have a happy beaver on it. It's hysterical. Yeah, check it out. I
feel like I'm going to take the kids there just to come home and be like,
group.
This is where we went, Jeremy. Yeah, die.
Yep. They were
like, where did you take our children?
It was really great. So I'm really happy to have them on Commerce.
The food looks delicious.
The food looks really good.
It does.
It was so good. And I liked that it was family friendly. We had a big, huge group and we didn't call ahead, and we even had my 2 little rascals.
Yeah.
And they were just so sweet. They were just so nice and accommodating. I was just really good customer service is like taken for granted. Yeah. So when something new opens and they are amazing from the get-go, it's like, whoa. Like they're going to do well because they have those elements. They have good customer service. The food was so good. Yeah. So
Well, and it's so nice to talk to you because you really do like put your money where your mouth is as far as the fact that you're calling out these businesses, but you patronize them, you use them, you spend your money there and buy yourself things, gifts for other people, go out to eat, and that's really what builds up our entire community. Is like we're all supporting each other,
right, local dollars, exchanging local dollars. Oh. Okay, and I cannot forget. I'm sorry. See, I have too many people.
No.
Storyboard Delights.
Yes.
I feel so ashamed. I'm just now mentioning them, but my amazing neighbor, if you love what I offer, the pastries and stuff, she offers pastries similar, but she trained in Paris. So breads, croissants, danishes.
I'm a sucker for a croissant, I tell you what.
And she's like,
butter.
oh, hey, try this. And it's so good. So we do different things, but sweets, got to go check out. Bean to bar chocolate. Anyway, she's doing incredible things.
We should have a Commerce mobile mukbang.
We should.
Wayne, what if we did we would just eat a progressive lunch? We start at breakfast.
Yeah.
We'll start at your place for
Yeah,
breakfast.
chow down on Commerce.
We'll start with dessert.
Where are we
Seriously.
And we'll end at the Salty Beaver.
Yeah.
We'll end at the Salty Beaver. We'll pay you. We'll feed you too, Wayne, so that you're not upset about us holding you hostage all day.
We'll pay you in cookies.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll feed you all day.
That'd be so fun, though. There really is, we don't realize how lucky we are sometimes because we just get used to it.
So true.
And I'm guilty of that, too. Sometimes I'm like, oh, gosh, I just, and I'm like, oh, we have all of these things. We're so lucky.
So true.
And they're really close together.
They are.
You
And
can park and walk.
And there's gems all around Commerce, Commerce adjacent. And so, Rolling Wines, lovely.
Absolutely. Well, you have just added a lot of things to our to-do list.
I just want to eat now,
a lot
honestly.
of places to go, a lot of people to talk to,
Yes.
but this has been so lovely.
Thank you for having me and helping me celebrate my birthday,
Yes.
my
Happy
10th
10
birthday.
years.
And make sure you follow the Sugar Pearl Dessert Co. on
Yes,
social media
please.
because your content is great.
Thank
It
you.
will make you hungry, but that is okay. That is the purpose. You can see all of the creative ideas that she has, but also the creative ideas that her customers come up with. And if you have a creative idea, send it over to her. It sounds like to order, people can reach out to you on social media or online,
Absolutely,
or where's the place?
Yeah, they can stop by, they can call us, they can email me, or they can message me on Facebook, which seems to be the popular option.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. So if you need anything, if you need a birthday cake, if you need something to
Delicious.
celebrate
Yeah,
Halloween,
any treats.
Yeah, as the holiday season is upon us, maybe this is the perfect time.
Oh my gosh, yes. Do
Yeah.
not stress yourself out, girl.
Right, come
Order,
see me.
Order this. She can be stressed for you. This is delicious.
Got it taken care of.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kimmy, for coming.
Thanks
on.
for having
Thank
me.
you, Kimmy.
Yeah.
And I'll be by next week for the fudge macarons.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
And
I'll put
thank-
on my calendar.
Thank you guys for watching Connections and Cowlets. Remember, it is sponsored by Serve Pro of Longview Kelso and the Mattress Superstore. We will see you next time.